I just finished watching the new Chip 'n Dale movie, so let's talk about it. Probably don't need to say this, but spoilers ahead, so click that like button and come back later. So when this film was first announced, I didn't really know what to think of it at first. I never watched the original cartoon, so I never really knew who these characters were. But after I heard that this was gonna be something like Roger Rabbit, I was hyped and I was ready to see this movie as soon as possible. My favorite character of the film has to be Peter Pan. I love how much influence they gave this Peter Pan from the story on what happened with the very first voice actor of Peter Pan. Made his character a lot more realistic in my opinion. So I was not expecting this movie to be as funny as I thought it was gonna be. I cracked up with scenes like Muppet fights, Batman vs. E.T., and I absolutely lost it when they came to this Italian Muppet chef. I love how he completely drops his accent and just straight up asks Chip 'n Dale if they're cops. Also, I was not expecting this many properties to be in this film. Like mentioned before, they have a Batman vs. E.T. movie, multiple DreamWorks characters, and cosplayers like this guy dressing up as Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. But the best property that they used in this movie had to have been Ugly Sonic from the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie trailer. I love how they actually kept Ugly Sonic in the movie and gave him an actual role. Like, he's not a throwaway joke or anything, he's a legit side character. So there were some things I wasn't the biggest fan of in this movie though. Like finding out that Gadget and Zipper got together and they have like over 40 kids. When watching a couple episodes before this movie, I kind of saw Zipper as like the mascot or pet of the group. So seeing this relationship kind of just threw me for a loop. Also, when you hear a movie like Rescue Rangers, you think that there'd be more Rescue Rangers in the movie. But really, they're only in the film for like 3 minutes, maybe even less than that. But other than that stuff, I still had a fun time with this film. Like seriously, we haven't had a film like this since 1988 with Roger Rabbit. I have 2 favorite moments in this movie. The first being every scene Ugly Sonic is in. I love how the animators somehow found a way to make him look even more ugly and more repulsive to look at. Really adds into the joke that character design is just really not easy to look at. And my second favorite moment is seeing a glimpse of Muppet fights. I was not expecting to see Muppet fights in a Chip 'n Dale movie. Also, I swear I see Elmo right there. What is Elmo even doing there? Elmo's probably like, Elmo bets everything on Fozzie the Bear. I give this movie a 9.4 out of 10, giving it an A. Anyway, that's the review. Go down to those comments and tell me what you thought. And click that like and subscribe button to keep up to date with all my latest content. See ya.